Hey guys, so today we're going to be going over JavaScript buttons. And what more can I say about them? They're buttons. You know what a button is. So the few things we're going to be doing with them is when you click the button, it's going to make a little box pop up and it's going to say something in it. And another thing is when you click the button, it'll display the date on the screen. So that's going to be it. So let's jump right into it. So the first thing that we're going to need is a button tag, which is built into HTML. So we could just type in button, and we'll actually get a little button rendered. So let me click run. And I don't know if you can see it, but there's this tiny, tiny little sliver of like something there. That's supposed to be our button. So what we can do is just type some text in between the button tags, and it'll actually put that text inside of our button. So in this case, we'll just do something like click me, man. And if we click run, there we go. Cool. So it doesn't do anything right now, obviously. So we have to basically tell the program that it needs to do something whenever we click the button. And the easiest way to do that is using an event called onClick, which we can actually put inside of the button tag itself. So what we do is we type in onClick, and it's going to be equal to something. So in this case, we want it to be equal to the alert function. So basically what the alert function does is, like I said before, it pops a little box up with whatever you put in there. It's not really used anywhere except for spammy websites, and in this case, an example, because it's like the most immediate thing you can do to get feedback. So in this case, we'll use it as our example as well. So we'll type in alert and something like, hey, you clicked me. All right, save that, and let's run it. So when we click this, it should have a little box that pops up that says, hey, clicked me. Okay, so this is what I was trying to show you guys earlier. There's a little box that pops up that says, hey. So that's it. All right. Okay, and so what we can also do is we can put this in a function by itself. So in our JavaScript, we can basically say like var click me equals, and we're going to use arrow notation for this. And if you're not familiar with arrow notation, I have a video that I did. I'll just link that in the description. So we'll basically define this function as the alert of hey. So we'll come back over here and just set onClick to click me, the function. Set to run. And I swear to God, CodePen, you better work. You better work for me. And it worked. You see it? You see it in the corner up there? I'm not readjusting the whole screen. See, it worked. Awesome. Okay, so something a little more fun that we can do is basically render today's date on the screen with a button click. And I'll show you guys how to do that real quick. So actually, we can keep that there. Let's put some p tags at the bottom here, and this will basically house where the date text will live. So we're going to basically set this ID to set it to like a date text. So what we want to do next is when someone clicks that button, we want to grab the ID right here, date text, and have it render out today's date within those p tags. So the first thing we have to do is grab that ID of date text. So we're going to say get element by ID, and we are going to open parentheses and set it equal to date text. And so now onClick, it's going to look for date text. So it's going to identify that ID in the p tags, and then it's going to see what it has to do next. So the way we do that is we use dot notation, and we can use the property element of inner HTML to render our date inside of that p tag. So we can type in inner HTML, and we'll set that equal to date. And make sure you capitalize the D on date, or else it won't work. And we'll just set it to an empty parentheses, because by default it'll just render the current date whenever it's clicked. So all went well. Let me save that and run it. So when we click this, we should, underneath the button, get today's date. And there we go. Wednesday, July 7th, 17th. I cannot read. And yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Just leave me a like. That's all I got. See you guys next time.